Welcome back, Titans, to a new 7 Daily Sensory video. Today I'm gonna talk about Elizabeth because we already know every skill, every potential, everything about her. So I'm gonna talk about everything in this video. I would like to see your comments, to watch your comments if you have a different opinion or if you say, okay, but for me she's not that broken, for example, etc. And you can give me a like and subscribe. Remember that you have my Discord server in the description so you can join for free if you need help, if you are looking for people to play with. For example, yesterday I helped some followers to clear the raid, so you can join the Discord server, and I'm thinking about streaming on Twitch helping people, so you can follow me. The link is in the description.
Breaking news. The ultimate gaming hub is moving. Moving to .com. LOOTBAR.com. Same service. Better future. All level up. LOOTBAR.com.
So let's start talking about Elizabeth. Before I forget, I have like special news for you because people from LOOTBAR told me that everyone who spends more than $100 between 25th and 27th of June enters in a giveaway of a special reward. I don't know which special reward. So yeah, if you spend more than $100, you have it. Okay, I asked what is that special reward, but they didn't tell me. Okay, so they wanted to give like a promotion or something for you, like something special, like coupons, something like that. I've been talking with them like for a week, something like that, because I told them it's the 100-day celebration, make something special for the people, and they told me that you enter in a giveaway of a special reward if you buy using my link. The link is in the description. Okay, so that's it. So let's start with Elizabeth. As you know, Elizabeth uses a book with a holy element, staff with wind element, and wand with earth element. Her adventure skill, it's like just healing. As you can see here, recovers 5% of the team HP every 5 seconds while out of combat. That's important. If the team's HP drops to 10% or below during combat, I think that this is for wall combat. For example, if you fight the red demon, that's it. Performs an emergency recovery of 30% of the team's HP ons. Emergency recovery cooldown 240 seconds. Maybe it works for the other game modes. If this works for the other game modes, this is so broken actually. So, first weapon, Grimoire, Holy, Warding. She's a support character. Passive. Decreases allies damage taken from enemies inflicted with splashing around by 15%. Okay, decreases damage taken from enemies. Perfect. When the hero attacks an enemy with their special attack, their weakness damage increases by 10% for 20 seconds. So, if you use the special attack with Elizabeth, then by using the element who is weak to the boss, you increase 10 extra % damage. Okay, it's what I think how it works. So if you, for example, the boss is weak to fire, for example, so you use the special attack with Elizabeth and then hit with the scanner, so you deal an extra 10% damage. That's it. Each time an ally lands an attack on an enemy afflicted with splashing around, it increases all allies' defense by 2%, maximum 20 times, 20 seconds. So it's like 40% extra defense. This is crazy actually. This is so crazy. Normal attack, she uses the defense for dealing damage, as you can see here. Special attack, deals damage based on defense and then applies splashing around, as you can see here. Decreases defense by 20%. 20%? Yeah, it's a good decrease. Actually, this is so good. This is a really good debuff. Normal skill, every 1 second for 20 seconds restores the HP of all allies in range by 0.4% of max HP plus 4.5% of defense. So this is more or less like Tiore, because Tiore is like 0.7% probably. Or no, no, it's like every 0.7 seconds instead of 1 second, okay? And it's based on defense instead of attack. If the remaining HP is 30% or lower, additional restores all allies HP by 10% of max HP plus 80% of defense. This is a really good healing actually. In the live stream, I think that she had like 10k healing around that with a normal skill, more or less. Tag skill deals damage and that's it. Ultimate move. Every 0.8 seconds for 11 seconds restores HP of allies in range by 1.5% of max HP plus 22% of defense. Heroes in range gains reaction immunity, and if the remaining HP of allies is 30% or lower, damage taken decreases by 30%. So this is without potential, okay? This is like the based Elizabeth. Based Elizabeth actually looks really good. I think that she is obviously the replacement of Tiore. Tiore is useless compared to Elizabeth, so without potential, I think that she's the best healer in the entire game, obviously. It wasn't that difficult, actually. So, potential. First potential, typical potential, second potential, it doesn't matter. Actually, until potential 5, there's no point on reading potential 1, 2, 3, and 4, because that's free to play. You can obtain potential 4 just by obtaining one copy of the character, and that's it. So, let's go with potential 5. For 20 seconds after using the tag skill, increases damage taking of enemies in range by 10% every second for 20 seconds. Okay, really good passive. Using the tag skill increases my charging efficiency of all allies heroes by 20% for 20 seconds. Really good passive, actually, really good potential. I think that for like low spenders and free-to-play people, free-to-play players, it's really possible to obtain tier 5 characters, like potential 5 characters. Tier 6, the damage reduction allies heroes receive from enemies affected by splashing around increases by an additional 10%. For me, this is not important because you just need to dodge and that's it. I mean, it helps, but it's not that important. Increases all ally heroes pierce by 50 and in crit chance by 10%. This is so damn good because crit chance is so important, and that pierce could make the difference because, as you know, there's a lot of block on your screen while you are playing. There's a lot of block words, block letters, okay? So if you have more pierce, there's no block. That's important. Really good potential. Potential 7 slightly increases the ultimate move range. We all know how it works. They say slightly increase, and it's like the 3 times, more or less. Increases the duration by 10 seconds and increases all elemental attack of allies in range by 30%. Really good potential. Potential 8, same as always, it's just attack, defense, and max HP, which is important actually because she heals based on the defense, so it's important. Potential 9 amplifies the ultimate move's HP recovery by 50%. Hello, 50%. 50% and grants reaction immunity to allies in range. We have reaction immunity, as you can see here. So I don't know if you get like extra reaction immunity, something like that, or what. Heroes. Here is heroes. So what I suppose is that if you don't have potential 9, is just for you, for your heroes. If you have potential 9 and if you go with a friend, you apply that reaction immunity to allies, to other players, okay, I think. So this potential is so good. With potential 9, obviously you heal more. It's like a better healing. And then potential 10 increases all ally heroes attack equal to 10% of the hero's defense. So, as you know, I told you before that I'm gonna recommend like the best potentials for her and if she's worthy or not. So first of all, I think that it's a must character. Always support characters are the best in the entire game. I think that it's a fact that everyone hates support characters, everyone goes for DPS, but DPS characters without support characters doesn't work. So Elizabeth is so good actually with the book, with the grimoire, is so damn good. Probably is one of the best characters in the entire game. If she's the best, she is one of the best actually with this set. And for free-to-play players, you can go, for example, for potential 5. And if you are whale, I think that potential 6 is so good and potential 7 is so damn good. And if you spend money, potential 10 is so good with this weapon actually. So next, staff wind support. Passive increases all ally wing heroes pierced by 0.3% of the hero's attack, max 80. So it's not that much. I mean, I think that we don't need that much attack, because if we need 80, just 80, it's so easy to get that 80 extra pierce. Okay, 80 pierce, not bad. When an ally hero attacks an enemy afflicted with weathering, normal attack damage increases by 60%. This is so good for Cloto. Actually, I think that Staff Elizabeth is for Cloto. That's it. If you don't have Cloto, it is like, okay, it's a good character, would win support, but this support was made for Cloto. Okay, it's so obvious, so obvious. Then with the normal attack she deals damage and that's it. Special attack for 15 seconds, decreases all magic consumption when activating an harmony based on an ultimate move of ally winged heroes in range or ultimate move by 10% and for 40 seconds. Increases normal attack crit damage of allies in range by 50%, that's for Cloto. Normal skill increases wing attack of ally heroes by 30% of the hero's attack for 40 seconds, max 3000, okay. Inflicts damage equal to 103% of attack on enemies in range and applies weathering for 30 seconds. So we need to use normal skill for applying this debuff. Weathering decreases wind defense by 0.5% of defense for 30 seconds when taking wind damage maximum 60 times. So it's 30%, not bad. Attack skill, this damage, and this is based on attack instead of defense. Interesting. Ultimate move, every 1 second for 10 seconds inflicts damage equal to 20% of attack on enemies in range. Each hit of the attack applies Rupture to enemies for 20 seconds. Rupture inflicts additional wind damage equal to 10% of Elizabeth's attack and decreases crit defense by 0.8% for 30 seconds when hit by wind attacks, maximum 50 times, so it's 40%. Okay, so her moveset, her wind moveset actually looks good, looks pretty good. Then, potentials. Potential 5. The special attack's duration increases by 10 seconds and magic consumption reduction increases by an additional 10 seconds. So, instead of 15 seconds, it's 25 seconds. Yeah, it looks good actually because it gives you normal attack crit damage increase. And yeah, and reduces the magic consumption. So yeah, looks good to me. This potential looks good. Not as good as Holy Potential, Holy 5th Potential, but it looks good. Potential 6. The normal attack crit damage boost from the special attack increases by an additional 20%, and normal attack crit chance increases by 25% for 40 seconds. This is so broken. Using a normal skill increases movement speed of allies in range by 50 seconds, 50% for 30 seconds, sorry. So this is meant for Cloto, obviously. This is all meant for Cloto because while you are using normal skill, after using the ultimate, the normal attack, sorry, not the normal skill, you need to like stay like so static. You can move but so slow, and with this they fix it. Potential 7, the ultimate move's duration increases by 5 seconds and the hit interval decreases by 0.5 seconds. Sorry, I'm like dyslexic today. I don't know why, but I'm like that because I read before Spanish text and it was like that. I don't know. The maximum number of crit defense reduction stacks from Rupture increases by 25. Okay, it's good. And then Potential 9 amplifies the power of the Rupture by 100%. Using a normal skill increases defense shatter of all wing ally heroes by 15% for 30 seconds. Potential 10, the maximum wing attack increase from the normal skill increases by 3000. The normal attack crit damage increases from the special attack increases by an additional 30%. So, as I said, with the Holy set, she's so broken. Okay, so again, if you are a whale, Potential 10. If you are free to play, you could go for Potential 5. Yeah, Potential 5, I think it's okay. Potential 5 for her. And then if you are a low spender, maybe Potential 6 here is the key, because you get an extra crit damage boost, and then you get more crit chance. I think it's cool. I think the potential 6 here is so damn good, but obviously potential 10 is so broken. Then, last weapon, 1 Earth Burst Specialist. Passive. When the hero activates an Earth Burst, resets all allied heroes' normal skill cooldown and increases all Earth allied heroes' crit chance by 20% and pierce by 10% for 40 seconds. This passive is so good. Normal attack deals damage, that's it. Special attack increases the hero's Earth Burst efficiency equal to 40% of crit damage for 20 seconds. Then inflicts damage equal to 102% of attack. So this skill is so good actually, because if you have, for example, 100% crit damage, you get a 40% extra burst efficiency. It's so good. Normal skill, Hawk Impact, because she goes with Hawk, inflicts damage equal to 157% of attack, then additionally increases the burst gauge by 3% of attack, maximum 500. Okay, this is so important too. Hitting an enemy with Earth Burst activated increases all allied heroes' Earth damage by 50% of the hero's crit damage for 40 seconds, maximum 50%. It's so important to have 100% crit damage actually with her. Yes, she has a really good skill set. I think that even without potential, like potential 4, I think that probably she will apply so fast, a really fast burst, I think. Okay, we need to test it. So next ultimate move, inflicts damage equal to 276% of attack. Each hit of the attack increases damage by 5%, max 50 times. Okay, so potential 5. Using the normal skill, generates 5 rock fragments nearby. Enemies that come into contact with the rock fragments have their burst gauge increases by 150 and take damage equal to 40% of attack. But potential 5 looks really good actually. Looks really good because it helps with the burst gauge, so that's important. Potential 6 amplifies normal skill power by 30%. I think that for me is not that important, because if it's just about damage, it's not important, okay? You will go with DPS and that's it. She's just the burst dealer, so it's not important having like a lot of damage with her. That's it. Potential 7, the final strike of the ultimate move lasts for 10 seconds, inflicting damage equal to 30% of attack to enemies in range every 1 second. Allies in range take 3% less damage every 1 second for 30 seconds, maximum 10 times. I think it's cool, but I mean, she's the burst dealer, she's not the DPS, so she helps with the damage, but it's not that important. This damage reduction is really good for Daisy, by the way. Potential 8, as always, more attack, defense and max HP. Potential 9 amplifies ultimate move skill power by 80%. That's not important. Potential 10, when the hero activates an Earth Burst, all allied heroes' Earth damage increases by 30% for 40 seconds. This is so good. When any allied heroes attack an enemy with Earth Burst activated, Earth heroes' crit damage increases by 5% for 10 seconds, maximum 10 times. So it's 100%. This is so good. So potential 10 is so good, but probably for the burst dealer Earth build with potential 5 it's enough. I think with potential 5 it's enough, and if you are a whale, go for potential 10. So that's it. Tell me in the comments, what do you think? I think that Elizabeth is so broken. And you can give me a like and subscribe, and you can join my Discord server for free if you are looking for people to play with, or if you need help. And remember following me on Twitch, okay? You have the link in the description. So I start streaming. So thank you for the big support, and see you in the next video. Bye!